Let us consider one more interesting question. Using anhydrous AlCl3, anhydrous AlCl3, actually AlCl3 in short, let me explain. Chlorine is an example of incomplete octet, so it has tendency to accommodate a lone pair, and because of that some reagents are developed, but it should be anhydrous. Even if trace amount of water if it is present, then the lone pair of, there are two lone pairs, out of that one lone pair of electrons on oxygen in water will form a coordinate covalent bond, and the desired reaction will not take place, and therefore AlCl3 incomplete octet will accommodate one electron pair, and because of that reagents are available, especially electrophilic reagent, but it should be anhydrous or else it will become inactive. That point should be there. Now, hence further I will write AlCl3 in short. Yes. And benzene, the structure, we should be knowing this, although here it is written C6H6, it's okay. We know this, it's very easy. Now, using anhydrous AlCl3 as a catalyst, which one of the following reactions produce ethyl benzene? Ethyl benzene means one of the hydrogen atoms get replaced by ethyl group, ethyl benzene. Let us consider one by one. This is ethyl alcohol plus benzene in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Although these two in presence of AlCl3, although benzene is present, action of alcohol with anhydrous AlCl3 will take place first. How? Let us see. Just now I have explained you anhydrous AlCl3 incomplete octet has capacity to accommodate one electron pair. So, one electron pair will get transferred to aluminum in AlCl3 anhydrous, of course, and it will develop, it will result in this CH3, CH2, OH bond, alcoholic, and one lone pair will form a bond with anhydrous AlCl3. Since the lone pair on oxygen has become a shared pair, positive charge is developed on oxygen, and the lone pair which was completely under the control of oxygen is now shared with aluminum. Negative charge will be extra electron of oxygen is in the aluminum. Negative charge is developed on AlCl3 in this format, in this complex, we can say. The moment this is formed, now oxygen, positive charge carrying oxygen, electron deficient, we expect that now this lone pair has become a shared pair. So, oxygen will try to gain the electron pair by heterolysis of this bond, but this does not take place directly. What happens is that what we call as beta elimination, of alcohol. Here it is ethyl alcohol, ethanol, carbon to which functional group is attached. This is alpha, therefore this is beta. Hydrogen from beta carbon goes out in the form of H plus ions, and the sigma bond means both the things take place simultaneously. This sigma gets shared between these two carbon atoms in the form of pi, and the very moment this sigma goes to oxygen in the form of lone pair, and hydrogen comes out in the form of H plus ions. So, developing, resulting in what? Resulting in this carbon-carbon double bond, and H plus AlCl3 and these two again interact to give H2O and AlCl3 is again obtained back. But the important thing is that with anhydrous AlCl3, alcohol actually gives alkene and benzene, although it is present here, benzene actually undergoes electrophilic substitution reactions. Free electrophile should attack on benzene and that free electrophile is not at all available in this reaction and therefore, alcohol and AlCl3 gives rise to alkene, benzene will remain as it is or it will work as if it is a solvent. So, this is how ethyl alcohol react with anhydrous AlCl3. After that, how, because the conditions are common, benzene and anhydrous AlCl3 with ethyl alcohol. Now, benzene and after this we will consider this and from that we can directly conclude with this. So, I have to rub this and then I will explain the reaction of ethene and benzene in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Now, I will consider the third option among the four. Just now I have covered this A, now we will discuss C. Ethene plus benzene in presence of anhydrous AlCl3. Again, like what I have told you, anhydrous AlCl3 incomplete octet has capacity to hold the electron pair. It can be pi electron weakly shared or it can be a lone pair. Ethene, out of double bond, one is pi, it gets transmitted to anhydrous AlCl3. Deliberately we have to say anhydrous every time. And what we get is this. The pi bond and AlCl3 and therefore minus charge on AlCl3 and this will develop positive charge. So, this is electrophile. Benzene and benzene like compounds, aromatic compounds, they undergo electrophilic substitution reactions in a good way. The moment this is produced, pi electrons, any one out of these two, pi electrons will get transmitted here. The moment pi electrons get transmitted here, what happens? Let me write it here. Pi electrons and the empty orbital carbonium ion. Let me use the color for the sake of understanding. Negative and therefore, positive charge is developed here because pi electron weakly shared between these two carbon atoms. Now, it gets shared with the electron pair and empty orbital and therefore, positive charge is developed here and this positive charge is stabilized by resonance. The pi gets transmitted here, positive charge will come here, then this pi will get transmitted here, positive charge will come here and those resonating forms I will not show it here, that part we have already covered. And ultimately what will happen is that the aromatic nature, because of attack of this electrophile, the aromatic nature of the ring is disturbed, that intermediate is stabilized by resonance, just now I have told you. And ultimately, since the pi electron gets transmitted here, this shared pair between carbon and hydrogen, this forms a pi bond and hydrogen goes out in the form of H plus ions. Hydrogen goes out in the form of H plus ions and that H plus ion and AlCl3 minus, the interaction take place in such a way that the electron pair which was shared with carbon and AlCl3 minus, now it will be shared with the H plus ion which comes out, and therefore finally what we get, I can write it here. For that I will rub this, and finally what we get, positive charge, it gets stabilized, pi electrons get transmitted here, positive charge will come here, the pi electrons get transmitted here, pi electron will come here. So these resonating forms are there. Because of that we can explain how this is stable, and ultimately this sigma will get converted into pi, and hydrogen goes out in the form of H plus ions, and this hydrogen and this electron pair will be shared, and AlCl3 will be obtained back, and what we get is this. This sigma now forms a pi. Just for the sake of understanding, I will use arrow. Hydrogen atoms as usual, and here is now ethyl group, and the hydrogen, since the shared pair, it forms a pi, sigma forms a pi, hydrogen which comes out in the form of H plus ions. This is how we get, if this were hydrogen, it becomes benzene, ethyl benzene. And now we, since I have explained C, now it is very easy to explain B. If instead of this ethene, if we used this propene, then the product would have been isopropyl benzene, Markovnikov rule, stability of carbonium ion. Here actually ethyl benzene is asked. The mechanism will be same. Instead of ethene, if this were propene in use, mechanism will be same, but the ultimate product will be isopropyl benzene. That is not asked here. So once we study this, same chemical logic is, or same sequence of basics in chemistry is applicable here. The product will be different, which is not asked. And third, anhydrous AlCl3 cannot react with ethane, carbon-carbon or carbon-hydrogen bond, because anhydrous AlCl3 empty orbital, I have already written, either pi bond or lone pair gets transmitted, giving rise to electrophile. That possibility is not there here. So nothing will happen here. Here it will be dehydration, beta elimination, and here we get desired product, ethyl benzene. And if this were used, same logic, same mechanism, isopropyl benzene would have been the product. So the answer for the question is C answer.